as a recognition for the outstanding contribution addressing technologies of pipe-based transportation of fuel and energy machine building. We give you Paton Boris Yevgenievich from Ukraine. Distinguished Dmitry Alexeyevich, my dear colleagues, founders and leaders of the Global Energy Foundation, it's my pleasure to thank you cordially and heartily for this enormous confidence that you have displayed in me by giving me this very highly reputed award of global energy. Thank you very much. I'm quite convinced that the foundation of global energy is indeed a major achievement of Russian scientists and scholars. At the same time, it is the achievement of the international energy community. My dear colleagues, I think that global energy has mostly to do with energy in its global understanding. And in that sense, importantly, today, energy is to the maximum extent is serving for power generation. And in that respect, of course, we're talking here about thermal, nuclear and hydro stations. And if I'm to talk about that, I believe that there are two factors that underpin the performance and efficiency of such power generation stations. We should remember to start with that these stations, for them to be efficient, have to display very high indicators of performance, and also as a result we will be ensuring maximum energy savings, and I would like to touch upon that later on, but it seems to be of dramatic importance for Russia, for Ukraine, and for other countries who wanted to ensure sustainable energy in place. Again, what we need to achieve that, and I believe that in the very short period of time, we need to create new materials, such materials that would have extreme parameters, ensuring the maximum yield from the energy. We need to build new machines and new energy equipment, and for that we need to rely on new materials, and of course we would need to have welding and associated technologies, because in energy sector welding plays a key role. Talking about transportation of fuel, welded pipes play a key role, and of course most important are the big diameter pipes. We know that today Russia has 155,000 kilometers of pipelines, and the majority of those are 1,420 millimeters wide in diameter, and these are the pipes that being improved all the time. There used to be 75 atmospheres in pressure, but now new pipelines are being laid down with 100, and some people are talking about 120 atmospheres. I'm talking here about subterranean pipelines. I'm not talking about the Blue Stream and other major achievements in Russia. What is needed to make sure that your pipeline is secure? We need very good welding that should be mechanized and automatized, and importantly, based on our contact welding machines, we have welded 7,000 kilometers of 1,400 pipes in the same equipment as used to weld pipelines of other diameters, and the distance is over 70,000 kilometers. This is a major achievement. I need to knock on wood just in case, because not a single seam is broken, and it is still there in place and safe and secure. You know, for us, it is of major importance, of course, to have nuclear energy, and I'm very proud to tell you that about 50% of our electricity is produced in Ukraine by the nuclear power stations. This is, of course, important, but we need to continue to improve nuclear energy, making it absolutely safe. We will have to remember that next year it will be 20 years since Chernobyl. We need to make our nuclear energy absolutely safe, and we are working on this. And new nuclear reactors that are being created based on our electric welding technologies would help us to significantly improve the performance and efficiency of nuclear stations, nuclear power stations. And also, here we need to remember that Russia has been cooperating very broadly with Ukraine, and we are about to launch a new project in Kramatorsk, and our Kharkiv-based plant could be producing nuclear reactors, and this would be a major contribution to our partnership. And finally, President Medvedev has said that we play a role of surgeons, and of course energy sector is not all about power stations. We have some energy projects going on in medicine, for diagnostics, for certain equipments. A few years ago, it's basically more than 10 years ago, we developed the electric welding-based surgery, where high frequency currents are being applied, and I will not give you the full statistics of all the operations that we have conducted using this technology. I don't want to scare you, but this type of surgery has become world known. We have patents in all the countries of the world, and today both Ukraine and Russia, and I placed Ukraine first because we have started this work once, but now we are pursuing it together with Russia, and this is very important. We have developed over 100 or more different surgical methods, and over 60,000 operations have been made, so this process is well underway. Well, this brings me to the end of my small presentation. And again, global energy and the global energy sector has a very important future, and I would like to thank you all, President Medvedev and my dear colleagues, for this great honor, and let me assure you I will try to live up to your hopes. Thank you very much.